Welcome to the Contact Management module. In this module, we are going to learn everything about how to manage our contacts or subscribers in E-goi. We will start by creating a list, then we will add some contacts, we will define some options of the list, and we will finish with the segmentation of our contacts. Let's start from the beginning, and for that we are going to create a list. For that, we need to go to the lists page and then click Create List. Then we should fill in all the details of the list, all this data here. I'm going to call it English course. And you will have an internal title and a public title. This public title, sometimes could be visible for other people, so make sure that you choose a kind name. Then I'm going to say that email will be what I'm going to send most often. English is my language, and I can add more languages in the options of the list. And then my business area is education. Let's create the list. Now we have 3 ways to add our contacts. We can do it one by one, doing a copy and paste, or importing an Excel or CSV file. Let's have a look how to do one of each option. Add a single contact. We have some data that we can add to this contact. I will start by the first and the last name. Obviously, these are not real contacts. I'm just using an example for you to see how it works. I have my email here. I don't have any other information, but it's easy to understand what you have to put here, like the mobile phone, the birth date, the language if you have that information, or you can link a tag to this contact. I'm going to go further, and in this step I can add another next or add just this one. This will be my option, and here I have my list and my contact. Now I want to try the other 2 options, and to add more people to my list I just need to go to add/update, and let's try this second option, copy and paste. As you can see, you have some explanation here, but basically what you have to copy and paste here in this space, that can be an email address or mobile numbers, should be data that you have line by line. So I have a document with some emails that I want to add to my list. I have my emails in this document, and you will see it in a bit. Yes, 1 email, 2 emails. Okay, perfect. Add. I'm going to confirm. And as I have more than 1 contact, this will be an operation and action that E-goi will be processing. I can refresh, and this is running. This is work in progress. I'm going to go to my list, the English course, and for that I just have to mouse over this menu and then click Contacts. We can now see those contacts in the list, and I'm going to try the 3rd option. This one will be import an Excel or CSV file, and I have the possibility to choose one of these options. This will be the last or the old workflow to do this, and this is the new one. The only difference is the design, the look of the platform, and I'm going to select the new one. Now I have to choose the file that I'm going to import. Okay, Here I have the file, open. And now I can say that I want to skip the file's first line, the one that I have with name, last name, phone number. Okay, next. And now what I have to do is confirm that I have a correct match between my list and the E-goi list. Okay, so this is the information that I have in my document, and this is the match that E-goi is suggesting. So the name is okay, the last name perfect, email as well, and the mobile number has not a match. So I have to find which one will be. This will be the cell phone because it's the name that I have in E-goi. Okay, everything okay. And I can click next. And then I have more options to define if I want. I can notify other users when the import is done, update my existing contacts, but I'm not doing this because I'm adding new contacts to the list. I can link a tag for these contacts, and I can save this import as a template for next imports. I'm okay with these options like this, and I'm going to begin the import. One more time, E-goi is processing this import. Okay, so let's go to the list. And now I can see all the contacts that I have just imported. And what if you don't have any contact? You just can create a sign up form and then you will get people to your list. Let's have a look to the lists page. And here we have an overview of our lists. These are all my lists, and then I have some information about them. I have the user that have created the list, when it was created or updated, then the information of my contacts, the ones that are active, inactive, unconfirmed, removed, or waiting for reconfirmation. If you can click View Contacts, you will go inside the list and will have the possibility to see all the information of your contacts. And then you have the possibility to apply some actions to each list. You just have to click here, and then we'll see access to the options, to the actions, the performance of the list, the forms that you have linked to the list, add contacts from here, view those contacts, which is the same that this button here. You can clone the list or delete it. These are the actions for each list, and you have actions in a global way. You can search contacts, and this is a useful feature to know if you have already a contact in your list or in some lists. Let's have a look at this, and I'm going to search for a contact. I have the email, right? Search, and E-goi is telling me that I have this contact in this list and it's active, and I have as well this contact in other list and is active. If I want to see the contact, I just have to view the contact, clicking this button, and that's an easy way to find a contact that you are looking for. Then we'll find the groups, and these groups will work like folders. You can create a new folder or a new group, and this will be Spanish/Portuguese, for example. I'm going to add this one here. And then I can go to the options of a list and then link that list to one of these groups so that we will have everything very well organized. And almost finishing, we have as well access to our suppression list. And what you will find in the suppression list, E-goi uses to clean your list, and every time you send a new communication, E-goi will identify which emails are like bounces or people who marked you as spam or that kind of emails that can ruin your deliverability, so that you will have your lists always cleaned. If you want to add some contacts name, you can just go inside and add contacts for suppression. And about this suppression list, you will find extra resources in this class, and I recommend you to have a look on those resources. Let's go back to the page lists. And I couldn't finish without telling you something about this search bar, which is a way to find a list in an easy way. I don't have a lot of lists, but in case you have so many lists, you can use it to filter and then find them in an easy way. For example, I will type the public title, and here I have the list that I'm looking for.